Alright, hello and welcome back to Stationeers. I just realized if you are sleeping, your food and water level don't drop. Interesting. I thought that would only happen, like it would only stop your metabolism if you were actually in the quiet tube or thing. Didn't know it would work with just a bed. Good to know. Yeah, see how it's dropping already, like 98, 7.2, yeah. So I left here, so I stopped recording, right? So I just left here without pausing and went to do some other stuff. So it passed like 2 days in game, I guess. So it should be way lower than this. Interesting stuff. So anyway, let's get to it. So how am I gonna do this? I guess I can put the locker here, but how the locker pass near this? So I need to go in front, or do I need to go above it? The kind of questions that I have no idea of. So let's just figure out. If I can type locker, that's enough for 2. So you, Mr. Cargo Larre, that's where you use. Those vents are here because there is the auction line. Yeah. Which means there is a cable passing here. Yes. There is a cable here, right? There is a pipe here. Yeah, I need a better... Well, I guess I can train here. Yeah, why not? There's the roof for cable. Yeah, the cable from the roof passed right here. I'm trying to remember where the heck I passed all the cables. I could print the sensor lens, right? That would be wise. Which one is the one that sensor? Celestial, or so it would be this one. Iron, electron, silicon, and wasp alloy. Iron, electron, silicon, and wasp alloy. I'll have to wait for the iron. I keep saying that I need a workshop, like a place just to test stuff. I never build one. See, I have one in creative, but I want one in game, right? So you can test stuff right here. I don't really like the idea of keep switching between creative and non-creative, right? So this is pretty stable, yes. Come on, iron. Thank you. Here. Anyways, so there is a pipe right here, right? Yeah, so let's remove all the roofing. So the cable is going over here, over this line here, and then there's the pipe for the cooling and the auction maintenance. So I don't quite have a lot of space except right here in the front. I don't have anything here, but there's the pipe right here, right? Yes. Could use this part here, I guess. What the heck did I do with the Larry? It's here. Yeah, I guess I could have you here. You can't be here. Oh, come on. That is a little too little space. Can't be here because of the oven, yes. can't use this as well. I guess here would be this place where I have most space. No, really, there is something blocking here because there's a cable for the light. Yeah. Pain. That's painful. Should I do the testing on the greenhouse itself? The greenhouse has a good temperature range. Doesn't have oxygen, but I have plenty of oxygen, and inside there it will not drain my... It won't drain my suit too much. Yeah, let's test there then. So let's bring with me the locker, electronic parts, the Larre itself. Larre, yeah, the Larre. The radios. I need cables. I do have cables. Bring this guy. Feel like I want more. More lockers. Get a few more. Gonna need them anyways when I actually building the storage for the seeds. So let's get what, 6 more? Yeah, I think 6 more will be enough. So I already have 2, so that should be 4. And 5. That's 6. Should be 7. Five, 7, yes. That's 8. Okay. I thought this is stacked to 10. Anyway. So I'm full water, full oxygen, I'm full on everything. I have the Larre, I don't have a chip. I need the housing and I need a chip. Okay. I could bring this one. So, oh, I don't have any more solder, right? I sold the solder that I have and I don't have anything else. I guess I just make more solder real fast on this thing here, right? Yes. So solder is iron and lead at 350. 1 megapascals, yeah, so I can just do it here. Do I have iron and lead though? I definitely have iron. 49, really? 44, well that will give me 50. Can I have more? 50. Well, I guess I can have 49 then. $43. Oh boy. Okay, so 43, 43, 50, 50. Iron and lead. So, yep. I removed too much pressure. That was not smart. Well, let's see if we get 1 megapascal. Should get 1 megapascal just for degassing. Yep. Easy. You should be closed or open. Yep, 1 megapascals. I just need to wait for the temperature to raise a little bit. Oh, no need. Yeah, it went too low, way too low. There you go, solder, the easiest thing in the world to make. You just degas the thing itself you're gonna make, and then you make it. At least in Venus, that's insanely easy. That's why I was selling on solder. I'm sorry. This is electron. Electron is also easy enough, but I still have some. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, we did all the necessities. Get the suit back, and you should be ready in now. Thank you. So I need the Larre itself. I need the rails. I need the electronic parts to build the Larre. I need the lockers. I have this and this. Cables. I have a computer there. Okay, let's go. Let's play with the Larre thing. And I have a bunch of seats there, so I can use that. I can definitely use that. Wrong place. I don't have light here. That's fine, because I can keep my flashlight on forever. Because there's interruptions. What the heck I was doing? I completely lost track of what I was even saying. Anyways, so I don't have cable on top there. Can get some green cables. So you continue up. Oh, I can't, because the airlock is over there. That's a pain. So I can't use any of those. Well, I can use the middle here. I can use one here. That's so I can use here, 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 and here. So one here, one here, one here. Okay, that's good enough. Don't think you're gonna need all those ships. I'm gonna keep the green cable for now. So you here, I wanna call you for now cargo test. Oh, I should bring some displays. Yep. I always forget something. So let's see. How the heck does the rails interact with the thing? It goes above. It does not go above. It goes in front. Goes above this one, also does not go above. So do I need to place it sideways, like this? I have no idea what I'm doing. Which is the fun part. This wall is definitely not great. Okay. So I need the station, right? The thing here, which ideally would be like this, where I can see the controls. So I need to be here. Can I see the controls from here? Yeah. Oh, there is this. What the heck is this? I never used this one, so I don't know what it does. I mean, I know what it does. I don't know how it does. Did I bring my lenses? Yes, I bring my lenses because I have no idea where the heck my cables are. The cable is right here. Yeah, right here. So I can just go over here. Not quite where I want to be. There you go. So you should be... Oh, this is the index for the slot. And it can read 50, right? Yes, okay. So it's whatever you're looking here, like 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess that's it. I'm just guessing. I have no idea what I'm saying. So let's put something on the 1. Let's put something over there. Oh, I had green cables here. And okay, so I have stuff in each corner. Let's put something here. Okay. I hope the middle, the zero doesn't start in the middle. Probably not. Is either rows or columns. I said that backwards, but anyway. So let's go to the cargo test. Clear. Confirm. Make sure I'm on the cargo test to export here. So this is clean. Okay, perfect. I need rails here, and for now that's all I need. So if I do this, you get stuck. Okay, you can move. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it needs to be sideways. So it will need to be... I don't know how to do the curves, but first let's get the proper... So I think it needs to be here. I don't think you're gonna have enough rails for this. So this will be the turn, right? So this will be the actual thing. So I need a turn somehow from there to here. How the heck I do this? So I go here, going straight. Oh, I'm gonna need more rails than this. Then I need to go... I need this sideways. How the heck I get you sideways? I don't even know what I'm looking at. This go down. And then I need something that does the curve here. This. It's connecting, but I don't know how it's connecting. I mean, it's not what I'm looking at, but I think that's it, right? That's weird. This feels wrong. Are you happy with the thing? You are not happy at all with the thing. So this did not work. I mean, I'm trying to understand what the heck am I looking at. This change, it's going like this, now it's going like this. That's this station, that's not just L, that's a straight, that's a curve, that's from going down, right? This is going up, how the heck am I going down? It doesn't like this at all. Yeah, the only thing it allows me to do is this. Then this one goes down. It has to be this, right? So then... Oh, this is a corner? No, that's what I had before. That doesn't work, right? Gee, this is so annoying to place. It's not even about getting to work, and then it's one wrong. Let's start from there then. So I need a... This turns to this direction. Then there was that weird S thing, right? Yes, this one. These go upwards, so I know. Crap. I find it very troubling to understand what the heck am I looking at. A screw left. What the heck is a screw left? Yeah, it's coming here, then it turns and comes here. But still in the same direction, right? So I need first... So this is from moving from here to here. So I'm down. So this moving from here to here. So I would use this over here to move from here to there. Yes. If I find the correct position. Which would be the... No, this, not this. Like this. Why so hard? This is coming from the top and going to the side. Yes, that's it. But then this is backwards because it's actually down. So if I do this and then this, this is the opposite what I want. I want this. But from the other side. Holy crap, that's a nightmare. Yeah, that's what I want. But I need it to turn on the other direction. Can't we turn in the other direction? Are we restricted on the turn as well? Really? I mean, I'm lost. So let's place you what I can see. Alright, so I need this. Great. Then let's put a straight here. What the heck is this? Round corner. So you are facing here, right? So the things are here. So you are here. You go and you are facing here now. So now I do one of the S, like this thing here. Is it always flipping direct? Yeah. So now you go down, which is what I have there, right? It's going down. So I need this. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to start from this side then. Because it only turns to one direction, you can't turn to the other direction. That is ridiculous. Or I'm not knowing how to do it, which is very likely. And then I can just go in a straight line, no? Yes, then I can just go into a straight line. So you turn this way. So I'm looking forward, I'm turning this way. So I'm looking forward and I turn this way. But I'm below, right? So I'm here. So I'm looking forward and turn this way. Let's make our life easier. Can we place the station itself sideways? That might be 100 times easier if that's possible. Now you can see how much I play with the rails. I just put it on top of this and make a zigzag. That's the most thing I did with this thing. Okay. Do you go sideways? Doesn't seem like you go sideways. Yeah, you don't like go sideways. So instead of placing you here, I would place you here. That's problematic. That's quite problematic. Okay, so I place you here. Gonna have some random cables flying, but that's fine. I remove them later. So the connection is here. So you go up and then you go sideways and go over the ledge here. Should be able to turn on. You are. Can do this. I can place this. Okay, so you are working. Oh, it does turn midway, stop midway, so they actually implement the power reading on this one. Usually the device will keep doing whatever they're doing. What the heck is this sound? Ah. Why? Can't you unset this now? Really? Anyways, let's turn this thing. I don't know if I'm gonna have to stop and try to figure out how the heck I turn it. There's a straight. There's a turn. That go up. Doesn't go down. This is the one that goes down. Then we have this weird S. That's finally on the direction I wanted, but now it's too high. So then I go down one. Are you kidding me? Okay. It's too far, of course it's too far. So I need you here. Let's make the I just need that piece there. Here. Or I lower you one, but let's leave like this. Of course the cable will be a pain. Okay. Do you work now? Ah, finally. Ah, my goodness. You're stuck in the cable itself. I don't believe this. I don't believe this. This is the worst. And it can't go back. That's just fantastic. It needs to be one lower. Holy annoyance, but I can't build one lower. It seems like I can actually. I have some pretty power FPS loss. Not sure why though. And my furnace setup is too heavy in terms of simulations. Shouldn't be. Now it stopped. I guess it's the shadow calculation during the sunrise. Yeah, this angle. If I'm here, FPS is even worse. Like this is perfect, so something with looking at this. Maybe this yellow crap that they made. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely visual because it depends on where I'm looking at. So I will need that weird piece, this one. That's it. Okay, at least it moved. So if I press... What the... Oh, that was the first thing there? Yes, yes, yes. So now let's see. Position 1 should go to the center. Nothing, and then 2 should be this one here. Perfect. So how do I read this guy? Does it make any difference? I think it doesn't make any difference if the station is here or here or here or here or here. Let's find out. So let's place another station here and another one here. And a straight line. So if I go here, you're at 0, right? So let's put 1, 2, 3, 4. So one more. So if I take 4, you grab that, and if I move you to the next one, you should place in the same location. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't matter as long as it's facing the correct item, it works. That will take a lot of space. I was thinking of having the lockers close to each other. So this definitely limits my possibility, right? Because I will need this. And I need to see if I can do this weird turn. Which I think it's this guy here. This and then this. Yes. Okay, now it starts to getting together. Why are you trying to... It's hitting the thick wall? Are you kidding me? You are hitting what? And doesn't go back, it gets stuck, Ah, that will be so painful too. I don't even know what the heck it's hitting. So it passed here just fine. Why would it not pass here? The cable is still here, the cable is passing out this, so... How do I figure out what it is hitting? I think because the arm went up, but why the heck the arm went up? And then if you get to this state, it's just stuck. That's so terrible. Wall-wise,
Hunger caution.
I won't be able to put right in the middle. Well, I guess I can put right in the middle if I place this. Yeah, there is a lot to learn on this thing. So I need to dismantle it to just reset it. Oh, it goes with the item in hand, okay. So if I go 1, 2... Do you use with the door closed? You do. So you don't care about the door. So this is the most efficient one. I only use one locker and it's open, right? So I can have 3 of those in a line. I'm just doing some maintenance here because I want to see my turning radius and how much space it actually takes. Okay. This is what it needs. Why the heck it goes up? It's just a turn. It shouldn't go up like this. Ah. If it stays the same way it was, nothing would happen. Right, so it's sideways. It's going like this. It should just keep going like this, right? The arm goes like this and keep going. Why would they move up? Make no sense. Why they do such stuff with the game? Come on. Such a nice thing. And then all of a sudden, yep. Great. And then there is absolutely nothing you can do. You just get there. Yep, just get there. So this severely limits what can be above or below or whatever. I can't build this guy one lower, right? I probably know. Let's find out. So you are here. Can I put you one lower? Seems like I can. So you are fine doing this, but you are not fine going sideways here. Suspicious. Need to find that weird piece again. So the straight, then the no, there's a base. I need a turn is right where I am. I'm right here, yeah. So in that case, straight, then the base, then I'm gonna need a straight, then the turn, then the other turn. Then the base again. Then another base, right? So it should be right in the middle here. And I'm gonna do all this and then it's not gonna work.
Hydration critical.
Really? It was going so fine until now. Now I have to hydration critical. Okay. Oh, thank you. Yeah, why would it go up just to go sideways again? See? Make no sense whatsoever.
Waste tank caution.
There's nothing there. Makes sense. What happens if you have something and then I place in a slot? You replace it, okay. Okay, that's good enough test for now. Now I need to get the displays, build the displays and actually see how I can read these slots. That's the level I want. So I can have stuff in the top. Let's actually check if I actually can. Let's check if I can have it here. Let's do the full test on the thing. Yep. Perfect.
Hunger critical.
Okay, let me deal with this hungry and water thing. Then I should be back to continue with the testing. See you in a bit. Right. Take care of the necessities. Grab myself some displays. Guess I can place a wall here just so I can place the displays and then I remove it later. Yeah, why not? So the cable is not quite, doesn't matter. Right, so we're gonna... Can I... Yep, big one for the hash. And then the smaller one for the other status. Okay. Perfect. So let's call this hash. Just call this 1, 2, and 3. This is cargo, right? So alias D0 cargo D0 alias hash display D1 alias display 1 2 3, the 4, 2, and 3. So start, jump to start, yield, yield, loading to R0 from cargo, setting, saving to display 3, setting R0. I'm just doing something just to see if it's working. Cargo test, so on, off, area, shoot beans, CO2, CO, composter, computer, cooling, filtration, hash, layer with dock, cargo, layer hydroponics, layer dock cargo, yeah, that's the one. So hash display, hash, then 1 is 1, 2 is 2, and then 3 is 3. Turn you guys on. This will be backwards, but that's fine. Not backwards or upside down. So oh, it's just some sort of noise it makes. You can see the item there. I was thinking it was like a ship throwing an error, like blip, blip when it's moving, but it's just the noise it makes. Don't know if it's gonna show in the video. Yeah, this. I was thinking was that the ship throwing error. Anyways, so this thing here, index, is locked index. So the setting is the docking position, right? State 3, 2, and 1. So there isn't much on that. How do I read this thing here? And how, more important, how do I set it? So let's put this to a number that's easy to find, like 9. 9, target slot index. Okay, so that's pretty easy, right? So how do I load the hash of what I'm reading, right? So that's the thing. So load is slot. I assume it's the same from the hydroponics. So you read from 255. Yep, target slot 255. HR0 from cargo. Then coupon hash. Save into hash display. Setting R0. Branch load. Branch equal to 0, R0 start, right? So don't throw an error when it is not on the, it's on the base, right? There's nothing to read. So read the hash, save the hash, then read, let's see, can we read the quantity on display 1. Then I want to read target slot, is that not how you type it? Target slot index, target prefab hash. Target is slot index. Save to the display 2 setting is 0, and then I'm gonna read that weird one just to see if it's equal to this. Is the prefab hash different than the hash? I don't quite know. Let's find out. So export. It's reading 10. There's 8, but I'm on the thing 9, right? So, and it's not reading. Did I change the display name? Yeah, it's crashing. 14. Yeah, because this you read direct from the thing. So it's just a load target slot index, and then these will be the same, right? There is no load slot. Yeah, now it's better. Yeah, so this is 9. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 9 is right. The one that I can't see, of course. Weed seeds. Prefab. Oh, prefab is the name, which is a different hash probably. Seed bag wheat. So if I calculate the I copy this, if I type save into hash setting hash of this, then it will always show the same as this, I assume. What's the point? 1, 8 minus did I? Let's remove this. Minus 654. No, okay, so actually the prefab name, if you hash this, you get this. Okay, so it makes sense. This is the text, this is the number of this text. So what the heck am I reading then? Just to make sure, if I put an A here, now it's gonna change 1 4. Yeah, it's not the wheat anymore. 1 6 6 4, finishing with 7 3 3. If I remove this A, then it's gonna be okay again. Yep. Okay, so I'm reading the target prefab hash, whatever this is. That's the best explanation I ever saw. Turns the hash of the structure in the slot. I honestly don't. Prefab hash and prefab hash. Why do we have two? This structure. So okay. I think I know what it is. This is the locker. So locker. This. Yeah, 18 ending with 674. Yeah, that's it. So this is, well, everything will be locker, so it doesn't make any difference. So this, you use this to identify what the heck you are looking at. So in a tray would be like a tray, okay. Yeah, that's not useful at all. I mean, I guess it's useful if you have different amount of slots. Yeah. But then I'm gonna be using only the same shelf, so I don't need to worry about how many slots. They always gonna have the same amount. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 15 slots. Yeah, 5 times 3. So okay. So I don't really care about this. Question, can I set this for a code? You should, right? Because usually you can't send those. Yeah, you definitely should be able to. It's not changing when I do this. Oh yes, of course it's not changing because I'm not reading the thing anymore. Right, so you put back there. We can remove these. We already know what it is. So far I'm not needing the third display. So we're just gonna keep it 0. So in this one I can read the quantity, right? It's reading 10. Because on the other one, reading the plants, you can't read the quantity. Yeah, it does work. So if I tell you to interact, would you merge both or no? Watermelon. Yeah, you don't. You neither put, you just swap. I was hoping it would merge. So just to confirm this, but I think I already confirmed. I'm gonna swap for 4. Yep. So you just swap. Even if it's the same item, which won't be great because I was thinking to use this to stack to 10. Because every time I use something, so I say I request a seed somewhere, this will come grab the seed, but then I use only like 2 seeds. I guess I get the entire stack, throw the entire stack, and then get the entire stack back. And I would have to have 1 stacker for each freaking type of thing I want to store, if I want to keep each stack at 10. Because this freaking thing does not stack when it does this. Oh, that would be so much better if it actually stack it. I mean, I can just store it, but that will run out of space pretty fast if everything has just 1 or 2 items on it. I need to stack. Yes. And I will be getting seeds from different fruits, plants, and whatever. So I will be getting different seeds. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Are you kidding me? 20 seeds. So I will need 20 stackers. Because they need to be stored somewhere until they get to 10, right? A bean, a shoot, or whatever. That is disgustingly annoying. Okay, so I'll deal with this later. Let's first get the basic thing. So let's change the slotting. So let's loop through the index. So you do this, display to 3 is not doing anything, so let's use the 3 to show my position, right? So let's use the DB as a counter. So load into R0 from DB setting, then we use this as an index. Let's do this at the end here. The end. Yeah, this. Just use another register. Load into R10 from DB setting. Okay, done. So then we save into the display tree. They are 10, so I can see it moving. So this is the index on the thing, which I'm not using anywhere. Okay, so we're gonna first set, so it will be loop. Oh, I want to each ticket goes to one item. Okay, so save into the display, blah, 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 blah. I just need to set the target index, right? This thing. So save into cargo target index R10. Then you do whatever you need to do. This is jumping outside because if it's on the base, okay, so this can still be here. For this to work, I need to read this first. Okay. Load into R1 from cargo error. Yeah, I can do this, right? So then branch equal branch greater than 0 R0 start as well. So load the settings, save into the display. Great. Now save into the index. So now I read the occupant hash from this. Save the display with the quantity. And I'm having the target on display 2, which I also have on 3, so 3 is not doing anything useful. What else can I read? That's not great. Doesn't show what you can read from these slots. It's so annoying when it doesn't show. With the tray, but I don't know if the tray slot part has the same thing as it's specific to it. So they definitely need to improve this. So what options do you have when you're reading from the slot? That will depend on the machine you are reading. So is that specified on the locker? I doubt it. Maybe I might be wrong, right? So locker. Locker. Okay, you can. Okay, never mind. Oh, you can open it, really? There is the prefab hash. Okay, the reference ID, the name hash. Okay. So you can read occupied and the number of it works for each slot, right? Occupied hash, quantity, damage, class, maximum quantity. Hash. Okay. Got it. Maybe I could use the Does the hydroponic Larry only interact with the tray? I think it only interacts with the tray. Yeah, because there is no target index. Because I would just use the hydroponic Larry to stack stuff for me. Or I could use... There is a Cargo Larre, right? No, not Cargo Larre. There is another Larre. Think about the stacking. Kit. Thank you. This is the old one. Come from the Larre dock. Hydroponics. The collector, this one. So maybe I could use this guy to stack stuff. So Larre, collector, Larre can suck up nearby loose items when it's mode set to inwards and eject store items when mode set outwards. Once set to suck up items, the collector Larre will automatically stop and retract when it's full. So it has internal storage. Pressing activate button while the Larre arm is home will remove it. So he has a lot of slots. The question is what happens with this Larre here if I press activate, and does it stack stuff? I guess I can just print one and check this, but let's do the looping here. So load into DB setting and then do all this, and then at the end I will do add into R10 1, and then branch save into DB. Then I do a select. I need to check first, right? So save if is 0 to, so it's 15 is 0 to 14, right? So when I read 0, I do 0, I add, so I'm 14 will be 15. So when it's actually 15, save if is equal R11 R10 is 15. Save equal R11 from R10. Yeah, I was, why is this red? So when we get to 15, it means we at the end. So then I'm gonna do select from into R10 based on R11. So true when this is equal to 15 means we want to set to 0. Otherwise, we just keep whatever we had in R10, and then we save it to the settings. R10. That should reset it. Ten, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Perfect. 10, 10. So let's put 9. 8,
Hunger
7,
caution.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, 9. Perfect. 8 because this has 8. Yes, perfect. Is working. What the heck? Messing up with the thing. Okay, so of course I will not loop with yield. I would loop without yield. There's no need to yield during this loop here, I hope. Yeah, it's just 15 positions. So let's build the vacuum Larre just to see if it stacked this stuff for us. then we can close this. I have all the information I was looking for. Basically, I'm gonna be waiting on a bin. When something show up on the output bin, it will pick up the item, and will, based on the hash of the seed bag, it will know which locker it should go. Then we'll find a free spot in the locker and throw there. If the locker is full, then you throw it away. And I find some way to dispose of this. That's the whole logic. Now I think about how we're gonna stack the stuff. Drink faster, please. Also eat faster. Yeah, something is off with the FPS, depending on where I am looking at, or where I am. Yeah, so stable 60, not stable, terrible. Why? Lights? Probably. It's still the same, I don't know. I really don't know. It's not cargo. Collector. Yeah, gonna be running low on the Inconel now, but that's fine. So let me build this one. Okay, back. So I just need a little bit of space for this. Cable. Okay, the controls will be hidden behind the thing. I need a place where I can see the cables and the controls. Okay, this seems like a good place. Not perfect, but that will work. Oh, that's like the active vent. Okay, see? And that's the on and off. So, sir, I have only one question for you, which is, can you stack items for me? I need to actually, I do have a radius. Wait, do I need a station for each vacuum? Yeah, because you can't move to a straight line, right? Yes. Should have a range, I guess. Oh. It's like drinking all the water. So, what the heck happened here? Quantity 2 stacks, not 2 items, which means it did not stack. Ah, come on, why? That is disgusting. Yep, it did not stack. You were like my last hope. My actually last hope is up there. if I put something here, it's just stay there, right? Yes. It's a little hard to get there. So we're gonna grab the cable. It does not grab the cable. Maybe because this is an export, an import. So if it was an export, maybe it grab the cable. Or does it need to be seeds? If it needs to be seeds, that's fine. That's annoying. Yeah, I think it doesn't do anything because it is a export pin, not an import pin. Really, that's pain. Okay, in that case, we can invert you, no problem at all. Okay. Lovely. It doesn't. Of course it doesn't. Should have some shoots. How is the cocoa? Oh, it's finally grow. You take 20 years to grow, so we're gonna have this entire line. Here's a cocoa and some switchgrass here, yes. I give it 1, 2, 3. Oh, you stay there. Okay, that's good. Okay, good to know. I need shoots. Just want to finish this small test here. Hang in there. Yeah, temperature is 33. If temperature reached 32, yeah, it's equalizing to 34. If it hits 32, it should turn on those guys. I guess I can keep you open this until it reaches 32. That will take eternity. Yep, there you go. Working as it should. Thank you very much. Of course, you cannot go straight into there. You're gonna need one space of something. Why you need to be like this? Oh, it's backwards. Never mind. But I'm pretty sure you cannot connect directly with the thing. Inlet. Yeah, otherwise it would be showing the connection. So I need one more shoot. I'm gonna have to go all the way there in the base just to get one shoot. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Don't I have any shoots here? Nope. I have a useless Larry now. I might just drop stuff in the ground just to use that Larry now. Well, I could use to pick up those stuff here. Why would you drop in the ground and just to pick up again? It's already in the chute. Oh, there is a storm incoming. I don't want to have this flying. Really, can you not drop stuff for once? That would be freaking helpful. Okay, so this goes there. Next one. I need to have a global warning about the storm that I can hear anywhere. I mean, I'm not using the suit warning because it bugs out and then you keep hearing storming coming every time you put on the suit, which is a pain. And of course you're gonna get here and bring a lot of crap just because I just cleaned this. It's morning, so we still have the entire day until the storm. Oh, you're empty. Great. Well, since you are here, might as well just replace. Because you're gonna get bees there waiting for the storm anyway. Shoot. All this because I need a chute. There is a chute right here. That are actually never used. I took off this chute and never put it back. Now that I have the furnace, I'm gonna never use it. I'm counting because on the Larry, hydroponic Larry, because it does have a stacking side and it keep getting the seeds and adding to the stack. That's what I'm counting on. Right. So, switchgrass. So it might not be perfect, but I think it will work. So I put 5 switchgrass there, it goes there. I hit this, it will grab it and put it on the hand. Now the next item will push this to the stack here and then it will be stay here. So it's 5, let's put 2. Seven. Okay, it did stack. That's all I wanted. So I can stack stuff with this guy into a chute, and I build a useless Larry there. So what happened when you pass the limit? So I have 7. This guy has 4. You take it and oh, that's even better. That's even better because then I can just wait the hand to have 10, and then I drop back into another chute that go back to the place position. So these will handle the stacking of stuff for me. So I pass through the slot. Let's say just pass through the slot, see that there's only 1. That's the problem. No, that won't be a problem. So let's say I start. I have 5 seeds there. Then I have 1 extra seed in the hand. The hand will check here. So okay, I have 5, and I have 1 in the hand. Great. That's not very. So what it needs to do, there is a seed at the import bin. So it goes to the locker, look for the seeds. Yeah, that will be it, right? So go to the locker and say, okay, how many seeds do we have here? Nothing. If nothing, then we just go back and pack the seed. If we have something like this, right, so it's full. Next is 1. So it takes the seed, drop into the chute that this layer here will take care of. Go back there, pick up the seed, drop in the other chute that will land over here, so this layer will grab it again. We'll do the stack. Then once this is... No, don't even wait, right? So if there is nothing else in the chute, or the hand is full, just put in the sorting so it will go back to there. So you're gonna have to have a gate somehow that holds everything behind it until all this process happens, yes. Which you can probably do with the power at chutes, right? Digital valve right, digital valve left. What? I think it's the digital valve. We'll just turn it on and off, that's it, right? So we stop doing stuff. Flip-flop's not it, and then flip-flop splitter is also not it. Import, export, so I guess it's this. I just don't understand why we have 2. Left and right. Start chute valve will stop the flow of materials when set to close. Yeah, that's what I want. And when set to open, will act like a straight chute. Yes, the valve will automatically close after a certain number of items have passed through. This threshold can be set using logic. Yeah, so we're gonna one item pass, it closes, and you just wait until I manually reset that. And then we open again, read and write. Yes, that's it. What is different from the right, the left? None. Guess instead of making a flipping, they made 2. Or whatever. So I guess that will work, And yeah. And then I place the item back here. And then once this is 10, right? With this 10, next 0, okay, just go and grab, put here. Well, that would be interesting code to write. Okay, perfect. Which means I'm gonna need an extra layer hydroponics, and I get that. Nah. I guess the only useful thing for that layer there is to drop seeds for chickens, which I don't have. Anyhow, so that's all. I know now that cocoa is growing happily, which is perfect. I know how to operate with the Larry. I have the plan on how I'm gonna do this is useless. In this scenario at least. And great. So what I will do now is leave all this scrap here. This is for the walls, right? Yes. So I'll leave there. I'm going to build the structure of the freezer and then the structure of the storing. I guess I just build it at the side here. Yeah, perfect. It's minus 50, which is what I wanted. Very cold line.
Waste tank caution.
Well, the storm stopped before the day race, right? That's new. Why there's that ore here? You shouldn't be here. Anyways, so what I was saying is here on this side here, right? So I guess I can do below the freezer and then on the top. The heck is that? Oh, probably the thing that you place stuff instead of the locker. So I'm gonna build here on the side here the storage. Or do I build in the front here? And I have this open space that I can walk through the top.
Power low.
Not really. Yeah, put on the side here. And then it will help me covering this ugly thing here. So I will build here the lockers with the necessary space to build the Larry to move back and forward. So in one level will be just the seed storage, and the other level will be exactly the same thing, but instead of seeds I'm gonna store the actual fruits. Potatoes, blueberries, whatever. And this place will be cooled down to minus 150. And that's what I'm gonna sell to the traders. So I can have stuff to sell and then I have stuff ready, stored to eat or do whatever. Yeah, that will be the plan. So I'm gonna just build the structure, not gonna ever close or pressurize yet. And then I make it work, and when it's finally working, then I close, pressurize, and cool down. If stuff spoil, I really don't care. At this point I have a bunch of plant growings. That's fine. And when stuff is full, I'm gonna need to take care of the seeds. Oh, I thought the Amy was stuck here. This thing here was like flashing. Never mind. Okay, so that's the plan. That's what I'm gonna build. I'm gonna build this off camera. It's not really interesting. Gonna take a lot of time to do all the. Gonna have to measure the distance to where the arm goes and where each lock goes. Yeah, it's going to be annoying. Also need to consider the turning so that they get stuck in stuff upwards and sideways. And also how am I gonna do the sorting. Yeah, so gonna need a lot of space. Alright. Good progress. I mean, there's no progress, but it was good understanding of how the things works. Progress will be when I actually get it built, but the fact that I got a bunch of cocoa make me happy already. Okay, that will be it. As always, thank you for watching, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.